Where are the features? Features take a moment to populate. I'm cold in the house. We'll need, remove this. I'm gonna need, the fit is fitting though, okay? But I think I just need to warm up with another jacket or something. I didn't put nothing under this sweater. But green pants, things is fitting, okay? I'm a little cold. My hands, this is my hands. But we're gonna put gloves on, so that's good. Green for grounded. Sometimes green for energized. Browns, I like grounded. I got my brown belt. So, we put a belt on today. No class today. But I do have a meeting this morning, like after the live. I'm a gaming player. We're gonna keep the live brief. Brief. Probably an hour. So I can grocery shop, hit the south. I'm being ugly. So I can grocery shop, get back here. Because I think I need to stop at the office too today. I want to drop some stuff off. I have an extra bolster. And I'm like, I could just leave that there. Bolster. I need to grab more pants hangers. What's good? Pants hangers for Carrie's, like, he has a mini closet thing in here. So he can hang out more of his pants. He got the trues. Maybe finding a lot of fun stuff when he goes shopping. What else? I don't know. I don't have any wooden clothing hangers. I have velvet ones at the shop. But I think I need to bring home more wooden ones. Wooden pants ones. I was putting together a list. There's some essential oils I want to take back that I am not using. I'm wondering if I should keep cypress. I have cypress here. I brought it home that last time I was live and thought I was gonna need it, but I haven't really used it for anything. Unless y'all have some hidden not be some hidden recipes for cypress. I'm cold. They got everybody outside today. You hear the cops? Oh, the freeway slowed up. What they doing? Good morning. What's good? We're gonna keep the live. I'm gonna go live probably 9:10 the latest today. So about an hour, hour and 5 minutes. Something like that. So I do need to grocery shop. I want to get some more fruit for the house. Um, other things too. Yeah. All right. Today I'm gonna pack a bowl rather than just use a pen or something. I don't know, y'all. People was outside driving like it was Friday. I had to check the date. I said, ain't no way. Literally driving on a street that got it will start the speed thing will flash at you if you're moving too fast. And there's like these niggas is behind me. Bro, it's like 7:40 in the morning. Why are you already turned? Is the first question. What's wrong with you this early in the morning? The kids is that way, bucko. The school that way, bucko. You just late to be late. There's no reason for you to be late. You just out here trying to cause an accident. Two cars flew behind me. They were just, speed limit is 30. And like, it's one of those signs that will like flicker or be like, hey, you going over the speed limit. It will watch your speed as you get closer to the sign. Not a smart move. I'm like, where are the cops? The cops is never there. There were so many white people just blowing stop signs. I'm like, this is a white area, but I'm like, y'all, come on now. Aren't y'all the example? Is anybody concerned about their health? I don't know if you know where that's from, but that was just crazy. Just making right turns, just sliding through. I said, oh, okay. I guess it's not a big deal. Pardon me for trying to obey the law. Even though, black people are the target. My fault, fam. I was in the wrong. I should have been speeding. My fault. That was crazy. Everybody was trying to speed. I'm like, y'all need a hobby. What's good? All right. Making a little progress on the waffle rug. If you're new joining, I've been kind of trying to train myself to be ambidextrous with punch needling. So I've been using my left hand to continue the progress, keep the progress going. I got home like late and I kind of ate a late dinner. I got home like after 7, bedtime routine, and then that's when like I ate something. So, you know what it is. Oops. This is how my piercing's healing though. I got my conch piercing up in here. Yeah. I have some other discoveries to share with y'all, share with the class if y'all interested. I was learning more about the bio-human field, your aura, if you want to hear more about that. And it's really crazy. More stuff of just like, damn, they really just putting it in our face. They really are. But as the white girls call it, that woo-woo shit, I've been doing like a deep dive if you're interested in listening. Thank you for the likes. I'm a keep it player. Need to clean up in here. Sex in my body. And then my money got back. Yeah, I'm a king. I'm a thick and shit. I ain't trying to hit. The money getting spit. How is on me? They think I'm the I'm gonna keep it playing. Why is this loose? This feels loose. Little handle. Woo. Y'all, I'm thinking about getting some new what you call it. I want to get maybe some new like handles for the dressers that we got. We got some cheap dressers, and I wonder if they all have like the same back so that I can just screw them and use the same screws and they'll fit or whatever. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let me show y'all the progress. Need to go to the bathroom quick. Now BRB. I'll show y'all the rugs, and I'll be back. All right, I'm a BRB. Okay, I'm back. All right, so that's what we have going on. I'm gonna have to check the iPad to see what what's the next section. Oh, we're gonna work on the tan. I already outlined the tan, so I kind of planned for that. This tan triangle in the back is what we're gonna focus on. There's a couple sections, but it shouldn't take that long. We might be able to outline the next one too. So I'm gonna grab the iPad. All right, pulling up the photo. Okay, what angle should we work at? I was like, let me put y'all here for a moment. Ooh. All right. So this the fit. Let me put. Let's get my microphone real quick. Microphone, and we'll do like a fit check. All right. What's good, chat? Here we go. And fit checks. What we got going on? I got this sweater from my neighbor. She was getting rid of a bunch of stuff. And then I already had these pants. I've had these pants, I think like 2022 or something. I brought them. They never fit my waist either. The belt is in the last hole. These are a size 6. I'm like, did they stop making size 5? Because I'm like, I'm kind of like a 5.
5.5. Because I think these are like a 6. These are huge. They're like baggy. So like, how do I show y'all? It gets baggy at the bottom, and I gotta like cuff my ankles. But I be wearing my platform Uggs. Did I get these from? I can't remember if I got these pants from PacSun or J.C. Penney or something like that. One of those stores. And I like the green. Switch it up because the last pair of pants I brought, I mean, they were skinny. They were like the skinny jogger jeans. And then like I pretty much stayed in leggings because I was like pregnant and postpartum. So it's been a minute. Like these are the last pair of for real jeans I have brought though now. Is some I finally upgraded to like some baggy kind of jeans. So then I got like I think I got this belt from JC Penney. It was two of them. I got a black one too that matches. You know, I already know the jewelry. Oh, I put these on. These are like off white. You see me wear the Nike ones a lot. Long sock season. But they're like an off white color. The pants zipper is like abnormally low. I feel like for me, I need to get like a chain or something. What was I gonna show you? Oh, my jewelry. One of my clients made this. So I literally wear it every day. I anointed it and I wear it as a protective piece of jewelry now. Y'all know I've already told you I've been very protective of my head, my crown chakra, all of that. So more often you've seen me wearing a hat. I don't remember the last time I was in a live without a hat or like a bonnet or something on. Because it's serious out here. It's serious, and you really need to be very mindful of your energy and who's around your energy field. Thank you. Um, and who is sucking your energy too, of why you feel so tired or drained. More frequently, I feel like I've gotten like I'm exhausted, obviously for being a mom, but like my own exhaustion, I've been trying to turn that around so it's only my energy I'm feeling and I'm not exhausted for other people. The other people that have their energy that they're trying to attach to you, and then you're taking on extra energy, and that's why you're overly tired. I feel like I'm tired because of my own actions, obviously, but not protecting my crown chakra and putting like a protective barrier around myself so I'm not absorbing other people's energies because I work with so many people, you know, or just being in so many different environments. But I was going down a wormhole before we get into like the punch needling of your aura and with the new information I now can share. So like, you know, your what do they call it? There's a lot of names they give the aura, but you may have heard your personal space. That's them just trying to dumb it down. Your personal space bubble is your aura. Um, what is it? A palm out. That you have seven chakras. You know your third eye, and then you have one palm hand up chakra right above you. And I believe that one represents your aura, your energy field, your loving boundary. Um, it's almost like two bubbles brushing against each other, and that's how like you kind of absorb other people's energy. So being mindful of like how much you're projecting, if you need to keep a smaller bubble or a bigger bubble to, you know, keep that boundary. But yeah, interesting enough. I have to be careful with my words, but your aura, your, you know, personal boundary here makes up 80% of your immune system or something like that. One of those things I was like, I think it was one of those immune systems. 80%. Your aura makes up 80% of your like immune system. Why are you saying that? because that's how you get sick. I'm so sick of him. Do you realize there's power to the tongue? I've been saying y'all need to read up on the four agreements. I have the book over there, the four agreements I read years ago. It was actually like a requirement for my yoga teacher training. But read up on the four agreements, and my personal favorite agreement is be impeccable with the tongue. I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of her. You saying that? You thought it, then you said it, vocalized it, the vibration, and now the universe has nothing else to do but your request and give you a nasty person to have to deal with. So be conscious of your thoughts before they start to manifest as things you say. And then the permanent manifestation is when it enters the physical realm. Okay. I'm not trying to get too over the head. I really try to keep it simple, like explaining things like this. So I hope that this is making sense. But the new discovery of, like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, in my opinion. Your aura is like a part of the human body and vibrating. Vibration, how you vibrate off of things. The trees and everything alive has a vibration to it. And if you match that vibration, that's how, you know, things can enter your bio-human field. But I will leave you with that. Interesting guessing. The key, they are my new discovery, I'll say, is that the aura is actually not an organ. Were they calling it an organ? But they are saying it is a part of the body. It's a very important part of the body. They want to keep you distracted. I'm not trying to get into all of that. So you don't pay attention to how you utilize your energy. Your energy, prana yama. Prana, life force, energy, yama. Your breath, pranayama. Your breath is your life force energy. Your breath is what keeps you going. That's like how you wake up every day. But there's other energies around you, your chakras, right? Chakras, spinning vortexes. Chakras translates as spinning vortexes, are the energy points, ailments, things you're dealing with. Your chakras are spinning in a clockwise direction, but when you have an imbalance, your chakras begin to spin in a counterclockwise direction. And that's how you get a physical ailment. You thought it, you perceived it in some way, and you allowed that thought to start to manifest in the things you say. And now the universe has given it to you in the physical. This can be both a positive and negative thing. So that's why you have to be very conscious of how you utilize your energy. But anyway, full circle back. That's why I wear a hat a lot more often. And why motherfuckers that don't understand be like, are you cold? I do be cold. Yes, the heat rises. That's why they tell you to wear a hat in the winter because the heat leaves the head, right? But I want to contain that energy. I want to contain my energy. I do live by a graveyard too. So that's something also I think about. I can't find the word. I was going to say longing energies, exhausted energies, you know? So it's just something else you could take up. Makes sense. Okay, cool. So we're going to be punch needling today. I'm going to try with my left hand. I've already outlined it. Now we're going to fill it in. So probably like a back angle. And it's the image, obviously. But I have a lot of books, and it makes sense about how that is also a very important part of the body. That's why they call it woo-woo stuff because they don't want you to be in touch with yourself. Understand how yourself works. Have you been operating this whole time based on what other people perceive you as? Or have you been operating from this? I felt this inside of myself, and that's why I did it. You might be able to be yourself at home, and even that may be difficult. But just as an example, you might be able to feel like yourself at home, but then when you get around other people, you try to look cool, whatever energy you're trying to throw out. I'm uh, just so popular, I'm so egotistic, or whatever front. That's what I'm trying to say. Whatever front you're trying to put on, um, so people perceive you differently. Honestly, it shouldn't even matter. And that's the journey, honestly, of not caring how other people perceive you, but also having your own original thoughts and not, I did this hairstyle because this person did this the same hairstyle. And I can think of several different hairstyle trends. Like just think of that, whatever comes to your mind. My first thought was high tops, and people were doing like what taper fades. Now it's the the Edwin or Air. What is it? The bowl cut is now popular again. Everybody, the Edgar. If you're on that side of the internet, or super skinny eyebrows, like those type of trends. Was this something you actually wanted to do for yourself, or you saw somebody else do it and you want to do it? Like, do you really want to do it, or you want to do it because they did it? Having your own original thoughts is what I was talking about. Yeah, I just remember like this was prom, and you know how you think about Soldier Boy, right? Soldier Boy, he was like cutting his eyebrows, if you remember that. And I don't know, I really haven't paid attention, but I don't remember or know if were the most recent people now are still cutting their eyebrows. I don't know. We following stuff like that no more. Like, but anyway, just as an example, remember when like Soldier Boy he was putting the little slits in his eyebrows? I said I want to do that shit. So I got like my own. No, it was before I got my own stuff. I had asked my hairstylist to do that, and like my mom was like kind of weird about it. I wanted to do the slits because I wanted to do it, and they're like, "That's what boys do." I'm like, "Isn't it hair? Why do girls get haircuts?" Oh, okay. I'm like, it's gonna grow back. So, and then just fast forward. I wanted to like do the slits again. This was before I was practicing and just doing it myself and got like the proper shaver things. Asked my cousin, I'm like, could you cut my eyebrows? She's like, isn't that what boys do? I'm like, why do y'all think like that? I'm like 17. 17. Yeah. Like already like, I want to do this because I want to do it. It looked cool on him, but I want to do two slits. I think he did three. I said, I'm gonna do two. And that's like what I did for like a really long time. And I'll do it even now, more recently, like ever so often. But that's something I want to do. I did see him do it, but I did it and I do it in my own way. You can see when it was like blatantly being copied. Things. Whatever that fashion trend was, when they bring back, was it the 2015 trend? Camo cargo pant shorts or whatever. They got the 11 Jordans, they gotta be black. The Bulls, Chicago Bulls, some type of jersey and a snapback, right? That was blatantly copied. That was like even a different time period, I would say too, because like I still feel like people were individualized. But now, more recently, I'm like, you're just doing this because everybody else is doing this. And it's getting more weird. Where's the individuality? I would always wear stuff and people would be like, why are you wearing that? Because I wanted to wear it. Nobody else wanted to wear it, so I'm gonna wear it. I want to do me. What the hell did Drake say? Why are you listening to the music if you're not gonna do what he said to do? I'm doing me. You like what? What's the point of listening to the music? Music has always been to me a manifestation. The whole chorus. I'm living life right now, man, and this is what I'm gonna do till it's over. Till I die. He just said it right there. Some of y'all wasn't listening. Do you? I can't open this. This shit is being weird. All right. I was just thinking about that too. I'm like, damn. Thought I was being protective, but now I'm gonna be even more conscious about my aura, my personal space bubble, all of that. Okay. It sucks because like this would be the perfect side to just stay on my right. I'll get it way done way quicker if I just stay on my right side. Y'all see her as my head in the way. Yeah? Where's my coffee? Cheryl, where's my coffee? I need to do a little yoga this weekend. Your girl was stretching it out. My left hip is like a little sore, a little tight. I need to like roll it because I've already done, done a lot of stretching. I need to foam roll it out. Relax it. I feel like the knowledge comes to find me now. It's crazy. I got to put my brace on. I'm feeling all right with this right hand. I've given it a few days to like rest. I really wasn't working with it. Mm. Okay. But yeah, I just kind of feel like the knowledge be finding me. In a really tight area. I'm gonna go a little slower. Come on. Uh-oh. All right, we out. We out. We out. Filler, filler, filler. On. Don't be a sour. Ah, that was a big jump. Fill. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom, 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 boom. Snip, 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 hooray! Oh, okay. I was just checking I had a text. Dog's barking outside again. I don't have a very good, like, New York and accent. I saw something go on my phone. Bro, I've been noticing little things too. Just saying. I be peeping that stuff the universe be doing, bro. Alright. We're making a little line zone. Do I keep going? Or I could stay. These are just such weird sections to kind of try to section off. No, this looks like a dead end. I have no idea where I'm punching. I'm just swinging. Where? I'm just swinging in the dark. It got so congested in there, I had no idea where I was going. I just was punching. Can we zoom it? Then you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hold on, we gotta get it a little adjusted. High. Ooh, not that low. How low can you go, baby?
Where am I?
I'm about right there. Right there, yeah.
I was just punching in the dark, chat. I have no idea where I was going. Yikes. Boom, boom, pow. Them chickens jacking my style. I try to copy my swagger. I don't know what to say. They trying to copy. I try to copy myself.
What? I suppose.
I'm also been looking for a massage therapist, bro. And thinking about that doing a massage soon. Trying to get back into a monthly one once things
Pay some shit off, love that.
love that for this economy. I want to go back to like getting a massage once a month. But I've been looking for like
The upgraded experience, where they be doing the hot towels up on your feet.
some of that. I'm actually looking for a lymphatic informed massage therapist. But literally, I search on TikTok, I don't be finding nothing. There's like one person that'll pop up that's using like Wisconsin, Milwaukee hashtag massage therapist. I'm like, yo, know somebody, let me know.
Hook me up.
I'm trying to see, not so much a spa. I'm not trying to jump in the water. I want a massage. I need something regularly for my hands too. I got like a self massage machine, hand machine.
But we gotta be investing. I need to do something little more upgraded.
I actually haven't even been checking. I'm like, I don't even know if y'all can really see what I've been doing. I'm about to do this sound crazy. I'm about to do another line down, and I suppose I'll just go across. Oh, my screen turned off. That's probably what was scaring me. Come down and then do fill it in this way, kind of angled. So I get myself in a corner. Hopefully, I can just then do this section, and then I'll have to cut and finish with this section. So I'm gonna, or we won't even have to double back if I do it this way. It might need to do another row though. So Yarn is thick though. Remember, it fills the space pretty quick. So you may think it looks a little sparse, but it looks full from the front. Oh, my thighs. All right, now I'm gonna come down. It's getting intense. My thighs are like sore. All right, we filled one area in. Look at that. We're already almost out of yarn. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. Bro, when Sesame Street dropped that song, I thought that was so cool. You gotta be cool, you gotta be hard, we gotta stay together. Always learn to say that. The song, I think, Gotta Be, or You Gotta Be. Look that up. It's an actual song. But I'm like, damn, that was like the enlightenment in my childhood. I do gotta be this shit. Come on, poke it down. See, now we're gonna bring it back. Bringing it, I did finished this area and I finished this area. So now we're staying here. We're gonna go zigzag, zigzag, zigzag and fill this in, and this will be the last area to do. What is it? 8:45? I think we could finish at least this waffle. Now this is my dominant hand, so that's why we cooking. If I do it from the other side, like I really want to give y'all a better angle. I don't know if that matters. Do I switch it this way? I know it's a nice crotch show. What the fuck? iPad is being crazy. All right, we're like right there. We're like right in the corner. No, listen. Be a good piece of yarn, please. Please and thank you. Please, please and thank you. Thank. I don't want to go up. We're going up. Sorry. Somebody was playing that on like the school bus. I remember when I took my son on a field trip. We're going up. That song is annoying. I'll be able to listen to it once every 4 months though. Not that bad. Come on. Punch. Already out of yarn. Let's take it down. Down, 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 down. No. You kind of jumped the line, bro. Too many rows over. You need to stick together. Keep your lines like somewhat close, you know. And no, I have to see. This is when the yarn gets put in timeout because it wasn't listening. Now I can slow it down. Sometimes I have to pull the row before it, the previous row, back so I can accurately get a nice spot to press down in. He is not trying to listen to me. I want to bunch up. I know you saw that. I was trying to bunch up on Sean. Not today. Oh, Sean got to cussing. It would be over. Curtains. You guys know what coverts is? I probably asked you guys this. Did I tell you I went there just to get like a kid's meal? I was just trying to get something quick because I knew I wasn't going to be able to eat. Yeah. Monday, I knew I was going to have like a long day. So I got like an early lunch. I knew I wasn't going to eat until like 8, 9, maybe. I was going to be gone. All right, let's just take this up. And so, you know, when you go through the drive-through and this guy comes around, I got the free scoop. I always keep like the coupons in my car, so I got like a free little ice cream scoop. And bro comes around, there's this white dude. And he's just like, I think he was like singing to me, "Here you go." And then I was like, "Oh, thank you. I like your dreads." "Oh, thank you. What's your shirt say?" Like he's looking in my car. Like, it's just a place I used to work at. "Oh, cool. I like your dreads. Thanks." And then he was still holding my ice cream, and then I was like pointing at it. "Oh yeah, can't forget that. Thanks." And I think he's like, "You have a good day." I said, "Thank you." But if y'all know, I just let him say it, but you know, to accept the compliment. Y'all know I call my locks locks, and the reason I call them locks. But it was just kind of funny. He said it twice. I'm like, did he not think I heard him? I did say thank you. I like your dreads. This is the way it was said. All right, see, this actually filled up pretty quick. We finished. Hang on, BS. We finished this before 9, 8:50. I take that. Come on, come on, come on. See, it's getting thick. It's not letting me push. I'm just punching, man. We just punching. Come on. Maybe one more row. We just punching, bro. We swinging. Eyes closed, just swinging. Here we go. Same steady, same friends. If you're looking funny, same steady, same friends. You had to make sure you knew that. And I started over here, mind you. And we did. Oh, wait, we did all of this. Did we go around here? No, we did this. We did this whole shibakala, whole square. Hey. All right, we're gonna do another outline. We're going up. I'm gonna just stay on the top. Next order of business. Not that. The next order of business. Maybe we have time just to outline this. I want to hit the store early. My shit came on threaded. Damn. So the next order of business, we finna outline the squares for this whole session, and then I might call it. That might be some intense yarn chicken. Maybe I saved this dark brown, like these little squares or triangles that like I kind of did. I have a couple of them I outlined. I don't know if I want to pluck them. I might just save it for like the bottom. If you can see, the bottom's got the dark brown. This looks a little dark. This honestly is just a project you got to see what happens. It just has to come together. There was another project I was like, we just got to see. I think it was when I did a turtle rug. I just freestyled the design. On the fly, I picked out the colors. I'm threading my needle. Reminder, if y'all are interested, the Reiki teacher training is next month, April, every Friday, like 5:30 to 8. Every Friday, the first Friday, first degree, learning about the philosophy, the origin of Reiki. I am certified in the Usui style of Reiki, so from Dr. Mikio Usui, from his lineage. There are several different styles of Reiki, but I am certified in the Usui style, if that is something you're interested in learning about. Some people just take the first degree just to understand the origin of Reiki and how to uh, give themselves Reiki. Level 2 would be the next Friday in April, and hold on, I'm focusing. That is when you learn the second degree. You learn how to give distant Reiki, so you can give distant Reiki to loved ones, people across the world, people down the street, you know, and time, like time and space Reiki, where you can go back and give yourself Reiki to heal your past, make amends with your past. Or if you're preparing for something to happen in your future, you can give Reiki to yourself, buying a house, got a test coming up, a big purchase, whatever it may be. How to give yourself Reiki. On building a loving bridge. On the master level, it would be the third Friday of April. The master level, there's 3 more symbols you learn. You learn the first symbols in level 2, 3 symbols, and then master, you learn the last 3 symbols. And then that's the level where you get to learn how to do attunements. This training, it does pay for itself. You go through each training, level 1, level 2, level 3, and then there's a final one that you can just take once if you'd like, the crystal integration and sound healing training is the fourth Friday. My fault. There should be a flyer on the website, and the trainings are on the events tab at ashleecrazyyoga.com. And this training is online, or you can join me at my office in person. But what was I saying? So after you come to the third Friday, which would be the master level, um, you can take those trainings again. The first one's in April, like the first series, and then I'll be hosting the same Reiki teacher training in October. And then in October, you can come back as an apprentice. Um, was it the training just over 1,000 for there's 4 trainings in total. And then you get to retake those 4 trainings again, essentially for free back. And again, in October of this year, you come back as an apprentice with the prior understanding of, okay, this is, yep, I remember now, it's maybe something is clicking. This is making sense now. This was the origin. You get to go through level 1 again. Level 2, you get to, revisit how to send distant Reiki, loving bridge, and then the Reiki third degree training. is where you learn how to do attunements and things like that. And so you would be facilitating the attunements at level 1. You would be facilitating the attunements for level 2. Anybody new that was getting upgraded to their next degree, whatever that is, and then you even get to attune level 2 people coming to the master teacher training to a master degree with an attunement. You would help with that as well. After you come back as an apprentice, you have 10 free sessions you need to complete. You need to practice um, 10 times. It would be nice to have 10 different people you can reach out to practice. And then you receive your educator certificate if you chose to become an educator. I hope that makes sense. Oh, and your master's as well. Your master's once you complete the 10, and then once you come back as an apprentice and go through the apprenticeship and watch those teacher trainings come through again, then you would get your educator cert. So I hope that makes sense. All right. I always feel like that's a lot to explain. But I've been facilitating or practicing as a Reiki practitioner since 2018. And this is a really fun training. This is the only training I teach. But then I'll do like workshops and stuff, yoga related workshops or like crafting related workshops. I don't know, see this shape. All right, let's bring it around this way. Come on. I'm trying to steer clear. I'm not too close to the other color. I can just keep punch around.
Yeah, I can give it a little gas once we get to it.
Head ass. That's if the fabric ever wants to cooperate.
When it do, it be smooth sailing for sure. Most definitely.
Look, we're back to where we started. See my line or that little piece of yarn hanging out? You can always tell my starting point by the yarn that I leave. Because you need to leave some so you won't lose your stitches. Your stitches won't pop out. But that's where I started. We made a full circle already. I got okay, it's going on 9 now. I said about 9:10 I'm gonna finish. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Come on. That was a weird fucking shape. What is this shape? I guess it do look like that. It looks upside down. No, it's definitely upside down. That's why I'm tripping. I'm tripping, bitch. I'm tripping, ho. I'm tripping, bitch. I'm tripping, ho. What the hell? I don't know what shape this is supposed to be. If this is closest one is this. That's supposed to be a straight edge. I'm gonna just keep it fat like that. Why not? Oh, look. Here, I think. Alright. I'm gonna make it look like a square more so. It was my tracing because I traced this with a projector. I'm gonna do a crossover. Fuck it. We just leapt over the line. We said, fuck it. I'm trying to stay close to this outline, but not interfere with it. We're about to finish. I'm like, is that it? That's all of the sides I need to make sure are closed off. Damn. We did it, chat. We already celebrating. Boom. We did it, chat. Hey. Fiesta, fiesta. Gonna bring it back on them. Oh yeah, we in the zone. We in the auto zone.
Now we just cooking.
I'm gonna just trace this square until I run out of space. And I ran. I punched so fast away. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We finna round it. We almost done. Get out of my face. See? It's trying to cover it up so I can't see. Get out of my face. Shit. Gnarly ass shit, bro. What the fuck? Let's go bring it back. Might as well bring it back. I'm staying close to this opposite side now. I can round this. It's like kind of when you start, you don't want to stop, but I gotta go grocery shopping. All right, we done, chat. We done. We cooked. We cooked enough. We did this whole outline. If I decide to finish this, I probably could finish this tonight. Like, just the filling in part. Ladies. Yes. Oh, my knees. Perfect timing because I need to stand up. What's cold out there? There you go. So. Oh, yeah, we need to stretch, bro. This is crazy. Cucamonga, 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 cucamonga. I think this might be it for the tan, too. Then we can retire this color because I just need to fill that in. And that's just the top. Now, where is my threader? Almost lost it. All right, y'all get to see it. Yes, I can see it. I seen it before, I couldn't believe it. Well, she's a diva. I'm saying I wanna meet her. There's nothing like the shit you've ever seen before. Sean can't even compare it to his neighborhood. That would be the remix. I'm trying to find a word to describe this yarn without being disrespectful. The way that booty move, I can't take it no more. That was a good song. That's what we got going on, Chad. We did. We got to finish. I'm already chopped. What side are we doing? It all look filled in. This is the side I need to finish up. All of these squares, that's what I got to finish up. Everything else done. Yup. It looking delectable. I say that. It looking a little scrumptious.
We get it somewhere.
Yeah, it's just really, my finger ain't in the view. Just this little triangle. All of these little squares connecting this triangle. See, it's coming along, you know. We doing our thug thing. Just the whole frame. Hold on. All of this, it been done by hand. This hand, for real. This whole hand, bro. This hand has done most of the work. Crazy. All right. I'm feeling confident though. We still got our peanut butter and jellies up there we gotta do. And then one more headband. But I think we can get this. All of these triangles is gonna be a little pain. These should go quick. The little squares and stuff. Hopefully should go quick. If I could do, it's gonna be like 3 different shades I gotta put in there. So I really gotta see how those are gonna look. I don't want that to be a waste of time. I'm gonna have to just fill one in, change the colors 3 times and see how one looks, and then that's just what I gotta base it off of. Follow that pattern for the rest of them. Ooh, I'm cold. The rest of those little squares, the waffle. All right, chat. It's been real. It's been fun. Sean gotta go. Sean gotta run. Peace out. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.